Howdy, folks. I'm here to do some practice on Castlevania 2. I've tried a couple of runs. I have not been successful in getting the time down to the area, to the level where I want it to be. So I think that it's appropriate at this point to just start taking some segments and just start practicing them and getting better at them. We'll be using save states as we do this. I don't really have a plan here, just to go in and work on different sections. I'm not going to practice the Lizardman grind because I'm not good at it, and I'm not ready to spend another hour and a half trying to get it. My last Lizardman grind stream, I spent an hour and a half, and I never once had a successful grind. I died every time. Game over before I ever got 13 hearts. I don't know why. I can mash pretty quickly. I'm pretty solid on that. Pretty good at a lot of different things, I think, but that particular grind, I can't get it. I can't do it. I've beaten this game 100 times, but I just can't do anything on that grind. So we're not going to practice that right now. I want to do something that's going to be impactful and meaningful because I play the game a little differently. I don't do the Lizardman grind. I waste the day-night cycle. All I want to do is get a sub 50-minute time. That's my whole goal for right now. And so in order to do that, I'm going to have to get better at certain sections of the game. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to get us a chain whip, or white crystal and some holy water. We're going to do that first. And normally I play any percent no wrong warp. It's one of my favorite games. I grew up playing this game as a kid. I got it brand new. My dad bought it for me brand new for Christmas one year. So this part I'm not going to practice getting good at just right now because I'm pretty good at this part. So I'm not really worried about this part. I just want to get my stuff so I can get on the road. Once we have the holy water and stuff, when we start day 2, I'll put a save state in, and then we'll practice this stage, getting through it quickly. Speedrun.com is where I'm going to be submitting all my times to. Hang on 1 second. My audio is not quite right. Yeah. Speedrun.com is where I'm going to be submitting my times, so I can do the glitchless, or not the glitchless, but the 80% no wrong warp. And dang, you know what sucks is that I'm getting really good drops here, but I'm still going to miss the day-night cycle. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, dog. Now I have all night to grind hearts. I have all night to grind hearts, and we're going to get out of here. We're going to get out of here in a really good spot. I like to grind up here. You don't have to, but grinding up here is great because you don't get the Varos pattern with the triple zombies, but you can get doubles every time. I'm going to be leveling up soon. On this old school grind, the one I do without the Lizardman, you should be leveling up in this game midway through your evening grind here. If you do not level up midway through the evening grind, you might as well reset because you're not going to have enough hearts to get everything you need. Whatever, get out of here. Get out of my face. It is very early in the morning. It's like 4 in the morning. I fell asleep early tonight, which I never do. And I never really get much sleep to begin with, but I fell asleep at 9 o'clock. And I woke up at 2:30, like, wide awake. So, here I am. My level up should be coming very soon here. Next couple sessions. There we go. There it is. That's what you want right about then. Now our goal is that we don't have to do a zombie grind in Barrows, which is what the normal pattern is that you do a zombie grind in Barrows. And we should not have to do that. Drops aren't that great right now though, unfortunately. We shouldn't have to grind skeletons or anything. If we do this grind right, then by the time we get to Varos, we have enough for a chain whip. Early game hearts needed is 250. 150 for the first town to get your 2 items, and then another 150 or 100 for the first 2 items, 150 for the chain whip. So we need 150 or 250 total hearts. Okay, we got to go down and buy our stuff now. That grind was not great, so we may not be quite to 250 by the time. Yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine. We got 222 right now. We should be fine. Just need some moderately decent drops on the way to Varos. I meant to set up a save state here, but I didn't. Need some drops. Okay. We're going to do a save state here. The idea is to be as efficient as possible coming across this thing. That wasn't too bad. We don't have enough. The drops were not good enough. Alright, it's noon. I can get it. I just need a couple more drops. And we'll have enough to get there. Chain whip by dark. We'll have enough. Come on, I need drops, bro. See, this is the Castlevania 2 RNG, man. Look, I should have had at least 2 drops there. Look at this. No drops at all. We're going to start that part over. That RNG is not good enough. There we go. There we go. See, that's the pattern I needed. One more drop and we're good. Come on, man. Alright, here we go. Now we go down to Varos, and we buy our chain whip, and then we are on to the second part of the game. So the way I have my splits set up, chain whip first, obviously, And then we go straight for the heart. And the heart is section 2 for me. You can set your splits up any way you want. Like, not everybody's a speedrunner, but just so you know, the splits are not there as part of your record. The splits are there as your own pacing tool to make sure you're on pace to do the things you need to do. And we're going to end up practicing all of this. We're going to end up practicing all of this stuff, all these screens, to get better, to get good, bruh. So now we have a chain whip. We've got the white crystal. We've got the heart, whatever. So now we're going to get out of town, and when we get out of town here, we're going to start a new save state. And I think my hotkey is I for save state, yeah. Alright, so this is, this is one of the cool parts that I really enjoy about this game is, the overworlds are just so beautiful, right? They're just so pretty, and sorry. Here, let me just restart here. Here we go. I love the scenery. The overworlds are just gorgeous. Particularly, there's a scene, I can't recall where it is now, but I believe it's in the big swamp where you have to cross the giant swamp. The background there is just stunning. I forgot to whip the third stair there. Now, the next major purchases we're going to need to make, we got oak stakes and stuff, of course, but we're going to have to purchase, at some point here, the Morning Star Whip, which is 200 hearts. So I have 16 hearts right now, so nowhere near where we need to be for that. Alright, I'm going to need to start this this little spot back over again, because we got to get good here. Alright? Find the right patterns for these guys. And I'm not looking for perfection. I'm not looking for world records strats. I'm just looking for a consistent, steady improvement in my routing and in my execution. I thought those two were together last time and I was able to catch them both, but we'll go up here, and then I think you go up to the third stair, stop, and whip. No, I wasn't in time. That's okay. This is all about getting better, bro. So we need a lot of hearts. This game requires you to have a shoot ton of hearts. Okay. So we're going to come out here into the overworld again. That wasn't a bad screen. I am not, I'm never real, and just because I'm not good enough at the game yet, but I'm not super worried about absolute pixel perfect execution, because I'm still, you know, an hour away from the world record in my personal best. So for me, it's just about getting better and making smarter choices and so on and so forth. So this is Algeba here, and in Algeba we need to get a blue crystal. We need to figure out what our time looks like, though. So it's just turned nighttime. Perfect time to grind for some baddies here. And again, this is not world record stuff. This is not me trying to beat anybody. This is just me trying to figure out the best patterns to use in the game, the best inputs to use at what times. Yeah, this is garbage. Alright, so jump, whip, turn, whip, standing whip, jump, jump. We'll try to get this guy in one shot, and this guy in the second shot missed him. Okay. So that's pretty clean right there. And we're going to hit this guy here. I don't care about his heart right now. I got to get better at that part. That's the part I need to practice right there. I got to figure out what I'm doing wrong. So let me get back to that spot. I'll set up a new save state, and then we'll do it up. Okay. So I saved the state here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What am I doing wrong here? Okay, that's better. That's better. All right. I can manage that right there. Let's try that again. Make sure we can do that consistently. So, up. I think the thing is I stopped him from scrolling by jumping. So, we'll jump here and then go up. All right. All right, jump. Stop him from scrolling, then head up, then whip. See, that's just not... All right, we're going to start our save state here now. Jump, go up. I want to be able to make this move without losing time and falling off the stairs here. And I've seen people do it efficiently and effectively, and I don't know how... There. See, that's not bad. That's pretty easy. Let's try that again. If I can do that consistently, then... Okay, single jump to stop the scroll, then go up the stairs, stop here, whip. Nope. This is challenging, to say the least. It's just small little optimizations like this that don't cost you time. Because the easiest thing to do here would be just to wait for them to come down to you and then hit them, right? Which we can do right now. Watch. Sit, wait, hit, and then go. But that's not... That takes so much time and it's so much... You could do that. That's what I normally do. I get them together and I walk to the left. But that's just... You're not going to get a whole lot of runs that are going to be super fast if you do that. Although for me, for my personal best run, like, the problem for me was not small optimizations like that. The part that was hard for me was the part that sucked, which is what caused me a lot of grief in my personal best run, was that I died, unfortunately. I game overed right when I had 200 hearts for the when I had 200 hearts for the Morning Star. I was on my way to get the Morning Star and I died. And that's a problem. And I'm playing like garbage right now, but that's okay. So let me try that part again. I want to try to find out a consistent setup for that. I know there is a consistent setup for that because I see other runners do it. Could just do that. I mean, it's not a speedrunning strategy, but it's consistent. Help me lower my time down a little bit. So now we start worried about collecting more hearts because we gotta, after we get the blue crystal, we gotta buy a couple of oak stakes in Rover. That's 100, and then we're gonna have to buy at some point here the Morning Star. That was a bad pattern. That was my fault. I know there's a setup there. What am I doing wrong? Jump to stop the scroll. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We may just have to pull up the Freeland video and just see what he does, because I'm not having any luck here doing this. Alright, we're coming up to Algeba here in just a second. So let me get out here with some decent health to the overworld, and then we'll have a conversation. And again, the day-night cycle is not optimized on my run because I don't do the Lizardman grind. It's not that I don't want to do the Lizardman grind. I've actually practiced it pretty significantly. I cannot execute it. For whatever reason, it's one of those things I'm just not capable of doing at this point. I've put hours of practice into it and have not hit a single time. And it's not cool. It's not cool. Alright. This screen should be pretty efficient. It's not. So let's get efficient. Let's get good at this overworld screen. So dodge those two. Drop down here. Drop down here. Wait. And then hold and then jump. We always want to try to jump and whip at the same time when we are attacking, because when you strike during a jump, the animation cycle takes less time than it does if you do a standing whip. It doesn't seem like it makes that much of a difference, but over the course of a 30-minute run, or in my case an hour-long run, because I'm not very good at the game as far as speedrunning goes, it adds up a lot. Alright, we're going to grind for zombies down here. And these zombies are hard, I remember. What are they giving me? Okay, so I have 34 hearts. So if I kill another one of those guys, let's see how many hearts I have. Let me set up a save state here, just because. So I have... He didn't even drop. I'm wasting my time. We're going to do that same thing where we double up the zombies up here. And these... Okay, so my experience is at 30 because I died. Okay, so I'm still getting stuff here. Okay, here we go. Gotta find the right pattern, find the right spot to grind these. The idea here is that we just get as many hearts as we can, because we need to spend 300 hearts very quickly. My problem has always been that I get the hearts, and then I've died before my big purchases. And that's happened to me in my last 2 speedruns. Which is why I haven't speedrun the game in like a week, because I was very frustrated with myself on that. And I just said, you know what, I'm going to focus on some other things, get my mind right, and we'll come back to Castlevania when it's appropriate. And it's coming up on Halloween, and I fully intend on submitting a speedrun for this game by Halloween. At least that's my hope. So currently we are at level 1. We started at level 0, so we have improved 1 time. The goal here is for us to get to level 2 during this stage of the evening. If you can hit level 2 before the sun comes up in Algiba, you're doing okay. And it didn't happen. Oh, I forgot the blue crystals all the way over here. So let's do this again. Let's do this again. I know nobody wants to watch me grind on zombies at night, but there's nobody on right now, so I don't really care what you want to see. So here's the thing. If I can avoid jump whipping, I can do the floor drop on the west side of town after I get the blue crystal. And that'll save a ton of time. No drops. Are you serious? Nah, dog. It's not the game we play. 10 enemies in a row without a single drop. That's hard. That's garbage RNG. I see a couple of you out there on the view are watching. If y'all have any questions or anything about what I'm doing here, let me know. This is kind of it's not an obscure game, but it's not a game that a lot of people will stream just because it's not one of the big popular games franchises. I mean, it's a popular franchise, but Castlevania 2 is not exactly known for its staying power in the mainstream community. You know, Castlevania and then Super Castlevania 4, Symphony of the Night, those are the big games that people know and love for the Castlevania franchise. For me, it's all about Castlevania 2 and 1. 1 and 2 are my favorites. What is going on with these drops, bro? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I need to get some friggin' hearts going here. I don't believe this. It's 4:20 in the morning. We need to start walking. We'll kill any zombies we see heading down this way. But I have the pixel, the Y subpixel set right now because I touched those stairs. So the Y subpixel is set. No, until I just did that jump whip. That's what killed it. Bro. I'll give it a try anyway, but it's not going to work. When you do the jump whip, it messes up your subpixel. And I just jacked it all up. So we're going to give this a try. Give it 5 tries. Let's set up a state. Oh, hey, look at there. Okay. New save state. Getting back across this screen as efficiently as possible. Mm-mm. You know what? I think there's a drop you can do here, a floor drop. Let me try it. But I don't have the subpixel set, right? That's a problem. Because I would drop here, right? This would be the optimal spot to drop from. But I did the old jump whip a minute ago, and that's what messed up my pixels. Well, my fault. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. We can try this jump. We can try this drop if we want to. Whatever. Gets a little laggy here. All right. So this is Rover Mansion. Rover Mansion is not a difficult mansion, but it is kind of one of those things that you got to get good at. All these mansions, you just got to get good at them, okay? Big deal. Let's get good. So for Rover, all we got to do is go all the way across the bottom. We don't go up any stairs or anything for right now. We need to buy an oak stake. Oh no, what are we going to do? We're blocked in. No, we're not. Castlevania 2 plays tricks on you all the time. Here's our first oak stake. Jump over this guy. So once we get to this point here, we've got to go up. We have to go up and to the right, because that's where our body part is. So we go all the way to the top of the screen here. Booty. Try that again. That's a good first part of the screen there. Should have got that heart. Alright, we're going to set up another save state here. Good thing we did that. Bro. See, that's the stuff right there that'll kill your run. Because you've got to be very careful with your life management. You know, life is a resource in this game. Your lives are resources. If you lose all 3 lives, you ever get a game over, you lose all your hearts, you lose all your everything. So you lose your experience. And I'm not far from a level up, I don't think. I'm getting close. Maybe another 10 drops or so. All right. Now this section here, I'm terrible at because of that. Not too bad there. Actually, I can deal with that. That's suitable. All right. Here we just drop down. Select our oak stake. Collect the body part. So now we have Dracula's heart. That's going to be our first one that we get. So let's try that again. See if we can do it more efficiently. It's just a hard thing to do right there for me. The only area in which I believe Castlevania 1 to be superior to Castlevania 2 is in the platforming. Castlevania 2 is very frustrating for me, and the platforming goes. Let's get that thing. All right. So, I don't know if I have the right pixel or not, but you have an opportunity here to drop down and buy another stake from the oak stake vendor here, if you can get the right pixel. I don't have it. Sorry, this is just for me to try something. I want to try to get this correct. I want to try to get this correct subpixel so that I can try this drop. All right, saved a state there. I should be good. But that jump whip right there, I think that kills it. I think that kills it. I guess I could have just fixed my pixel here. So let's do that. Let's fix my pixel there. So now we're good. Now let's just go down here and we'll try to get this drop. Oh, did you see that? I missed with the oak stake, man. That's so funny. I've never missed with the oak stake before. That's funny. Alright, so let's save a state, and let's give this a try. This is a big time save if you can get it. So we're just going to practice it a little bit. There is a ROM hack that you can use that shows your Y subpixel constantly, so you can see if you're good to go on these drops. I don't know what I've done wrong, but I can't hit this drop. Okay, it doesn't matter. Might be something I'm missing here. I might have missed a pixel manipulation or something like that somewhere. So, no big deal. I'm just, like I said, I'm just practicing right now, so it doesn't matter. Just got to get better at these platforming bits. Alright, that should be leveling up here very soon. And then I have everything I need right now as far as hearts goes. Although I really would like to get another one of those oak sticks before I leave. That would be nice. Oh, that sucked. I don't like those knights. They're very trolly. I don't like that scaly. I think I could have jumped off to the left there. Yeah, I could have. The escape here. Okay, jump, 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 jump. Damn it. Not good enough. Jump, jump. Don't need to go to the left, just come straight up here. Good pattern from the night. Nope. Bad pattern from the night. I need you to not be an a-hole. Thank you. A lot of time saved for me in the mansions. Looking back at my runs, there's a lot of opportunity for me to save a ton of time in the mansions. So I need to practice them and do them a bunch. And then this is the easy part on the way out, so. Not a terrible first mansion. Not a terrible first mansion. Getting good on hearts here, so. Alright. So now that we've done this, we can get our ass back out. And we got to go to the next mansion. So we got to go to Berkeley, I think. Jump whip. Jump, jump, whip. Jump, 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 whip. Got to whip while you jumping. Booty doo, booty doo doo, booty doo doo. Squeeble dee dooby doo. Yeah, we got to go left a whole bunch here. Squeeby dee 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 doo doo. I'm in kind of a bad spot right now. There we go. I was gonna say, I got 1 health left. I'm about to die. That would have been unfortunate. Squeepy dee doo. So here you can choose. You can choose here whether you wanted to try for this or not. I actually like getting this because it saves me a bunch of grief. It's not part of the speedrun strat, though. So the Sacred Flame does this. Tower of Power. Particularly for stationary objects, that is a wicked awesome weapon. Look at all these bats and eyeballs here. Dang, that's a lot of hearts. Alright, we're going to the left here. All the way left. We got 191 hearts right now. That's a good thing. We just got to stay alive. That's the most important thing here. There's a strategy right there I really want to try out, but... and we're going to mess with it right now. So this is a new section you haven't seen yet. Again, with the beautiful imagery in the backgrounds and very creepy old trees. Going trick-or-treating with my kids tomorrow. That's going to be fun. Alright, here we go. This is Berkeley. This is Berkeley Mansion. Berkeley Mansion is a long mansion. I have 214 hearts currently. And I'm level 2, which is great. So we're going to practice Berkeley Mansion. If you don't have the blue crystal, you cannot get up there because you will not see the thing. Berkeley, you want to go up first. We got to go all the way to the left and then up again. Blobs are terrible. Gargoyles drop big hearts, but he didn't drop any. Another one of those tricky platforming moments here. I'm not worried about being pixel perfect on any of this crap. All I care about is getting through efficiently. I can worry about some minor time saves at another time. Right now, I don't have that luxury. Right now, all I'm trying to do is get through the mansion without dying and getting out of here with max hearts. That's the maximum amount of hearts I can possibly get out of here with. Because if I can keep from game over, I will absolutely be able to get all the things I want to get. I'll be able to get the extra oak steak in the next mansion. I will be able to forgot. You don't go there. I will be able to get the Morning Star, and we should be good to go. But it's just about the game overs. Like, that's what killed my run last time. I was going to have under an hour run, which is just terrible. Let's just be honest. That's a terrible run. But for me, it was a good run, and I could have had it if I hadn't died with 220 hearts in my inventory. It cost me another 15-20 minutes just to grind it all back. And I had an extra day-night cycle that cost me too, so... And when you get to here, you're just about there. So there's a spot right here. That's a false floor right there. And if you walk over that, you'll have to start the mansion all over again. We're going to utilize that false floor to our benefit. And we're just going to fall out of that damn thing when we leave. Alright, we got Dracula's rib now. So we're going to fall here. We're going to kill this guy. We're going to fall here. And we head left. Not bad. Not bad at all. Forgot you gotta go up there. Now we're almost done. We just got to get over top of this creepy chamber, jump down again where the blue block is, and then we're out. Done. Backwards jump. Alright. That wasn't bad at all. Now we just go left until the cows come home. We're going to practice some screens and stuff here. See how good we can get on this screen. And pause, and jump. Took some damage. Damage. Yeah, okay. Let's start a save state here, and we're just going to practice this screen, because this is one of those ones you can gain or lose a lot of time on. This whole section here between Berkeley and Jova is you got to get good at this section, because this can cost you day-night cycles here if you're not good. Probably should have grabbed that heart. That's okay. Those fishmen are pretty consistent in their pattern. You just got to memorize it. All right, we're back to morning time. We'll be hitting Jova here in just a second. Did not mean to boost off that guy. We don't really need anything from this town. Although it wouldn't be a bad idea to heal just because we're practicing. It's alright. It doesn't matter. I will do a save state here though, so I don't get waxed. This is a tough part. So I'm maxed out on hearts right now. I need to get to that middle platform and I ain't gonna make it. No big deal. Alright. So here we're gonna have here we're gonna talk to this boatman, and we need to have the heart equipped. He's gonna take us to the next mansion. Okay. Here we are at the next mansion. This is Brahms. We need to have pretty good Brahms every trip. Accident. We're gonna try that again. 'Cause this got to be good. We got to get up there efficiently and effectively without getting hit. And this jerk face up here has weird patterns sometimes. Like that. Everything in here I think takes two hits to kill. All the baddies. This is also a place where we can make a decision as to whether we're going to collect the golden knife or not. I think we probably should. Is this where I go up? Yeah, this is where I go up. Alright, we go up a little bit more. We got 2 more staircases, I think, and then we head to the right. As you can see, I'm maxed out. I have 256 hearts. No heart drops at this point would be helpful to me. I can't even collect them. So this is the one that requires some work, okay? So this scene right here, we're gonna set up a save state here. So we gotta figure this out. The best way for us to... So I've seen success jumping down here like this. Okay. The problem is that now we've got to get down here, and we got to do it through a floor drop because we cannot go down those stairs unless we want to get hit by that knight. And there's a floor drop to be done here. Unfortunately, I believe my subpixel is all messed up because I tried that jump down there to the bottom with a whip. Okay, so that's not going to work. What we're going to do... No, we took too much damage there. Dang. Wish I needed hearts. So this is one of the reasons I like to get the Sacred Flame. You control this guy into dying. That way you don't take a hit, but it takes a little longer than it should, than is appropriate. There we go. Here's your oak steak vendor. So we like that. We like to get the oak steak right there. And now it's just a series of drops all the way down to the very bottom and then to the right. And unfortunately, there is a lot of randomness involved here, which is unfortunate. We just keep going all the way down until we hit the bottom. And that blob will try to troll us. Luckily, we despawned him. There we go. And these bats are going to try to get you. We're going to skip death for just a moment. We go back to this oak steak here. Okay, so now I have Dracula's eyeball. We're going to hold Dracula's rib as some protection for us here. So this guy, I think if you have garlic, you can drop garlic down and it freezes him. And there's a critical way to kill death here. Get the crit. Okay, I'm gonna try this whole section again here. We're gonna try to beat this guy. Well, he gave us a good pattern, so we're good. He doesn't usually give us a good pattern. Alright, here we go. So maybe do it from here. Neither one of those is ideal, huh? There we go. I don't have the health right now to take a boost. So death in this game, you don't even have to beat him. It's just kind of one of those things where if you do, you get the golden knife. And for this run, you can use the golden knife. Now using this Sacred Flame costs hearts, whereas Holy Water does not. Got the golden knife now. The golden knife is pretty cool. It's one of the coolest weapons. But yeah. All right, what are we looking like on time here? How long have we been streaming for? A little over an hour? All right, I'm going to leave this save state set up. I may come back and try this going forward here. I've got everything I need to move to the next part of the game, but it's 4:41 in the morning. I need to get a shower. So it has been an honor. Thank you all for hanging out, those of you that have. Looking forward to playing some more Castlevania and finishing up October, and hopefully with a new personal best and a reasonable enough run to submit to speedrun.com. So have a great night.